of you know me as a professor, but I stand before you humbly as a poet. I say that because as a poet, I have nothing of value to give you today except my words. But my words speak from my heart. And each day, my heart braces for the pain of the next school shooting, the next mass murder, the next hate crime, the next piece of legislation promoting racism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, and then the next, and then the next, and the next. And I'm at a loss because I don't understand it. I don't understand how a person can look at another human being and not see someone's mother, sister, daughter, someone's father, brother, son, someone's loved one, someone with a heart full of dreams and a longing to be accepted, to be loved. So I stand before you today to ask you to rethink possible through compassion, through a fierce compassion to preserve our humanity by not giving in to fear and hate, but rather commit to kindness and empathy, to lead with our hearts. Let's rethink possible by affirming love, by affirming life. This afternoon, I would like to share 3 poems with you which entreat you to let hearts love, let hearts live. The context for my first poem is a prayer vigil at the gravesite of Vincent Chin during the 20th anniversary remembrance events of his murder. But then you'll see that the poem extends beyond that moment. And if you don't know who Vincent Chin was, I hope that you will look him up. The title of this poem is Notes from the Underground, Remembering Vincent Chin, Detroit, June 2002. Remember. I've been using this word a lot lately, but I wonder if I've been using it right. I mean, how do we remember ourselves? Repair our dismembered selves? I hear the Reverend say our speaking is just the beginning, but I stand in the cemetery that sings notes from the underground, and I wonder if silence ever really ends, especially in this Detroit summer swelter where I can't breathe enough to feed the human hunger of this place. But then I dream a breeze waltzes down my body and breathes life into this dirt, singing his notes from the underground, notes that windsurf on the early summer air until it is whispered in heart chords that chime tears of remembrance. And I cry, even though I didn't know him. And I wish I had a private moment to think about the difference between quiet and silence, listening and hearing, feeling and being. But all I have is this place that's become my pilgrimage and these people who have become my people. The family of Vincent Chin, my people. The family of Joseph Valeto, my people. The students from the University of Michigan, my people. These poets, musicians, artists, singers, my people. These Christians, these Muslims, these Jews, my people. And I wonder, when did we cease to be a people? At what point does conscience collapse so that we fail to remember ourselves before we swing a baseball bat to beat to death a Chinese American man? Before we squeeze the trigger 41 times at a West African man who's only pulling out his wallet? Before we bomb Afghanistan? Before we strap bombs to our bodies and become suicide bombers? before we rape women in war, before we abandon war babies, before we invade Iraq, before we shoot a 19-year-old Hmong youth 8 times in the back, before we murder an African-American woman who's trying to sleep in her own home, before we beat and burn and hang and leave for dead gay men on Wyoming fences, before we stab to death a Muslim woman just because she's wearing a hijab, before we kill unarmed African-American men who are calling out for their mothers, before we murder students and educators in the hallways and classrooms at their schools, before we dismember ourselves, because this list could go on and on and on to sever us with language that represents action without conscience. And in this moment, every part of me wants so badly to sing in retaliation and to dismember the moment I remember of being on bended knee, returning notes I received from the underground. A clicking noise warns that a beheading is coming. His snapshots quickly hunt me down and freeze me with questions just as intrusive as this camera. Why are you here? What is your connection? And I am too stunned by the demand for an answer to put into words the calling in my heart. So I remember I say simply, I am an Asian American woman. It was important for me to be here. And I remember I spilled my tears onto red and yellow carnations that danced with baby's breath under the June Detroit sun. Choose heart over hate. Choose heart over fear. Let hearts love. Let hearts live. The title of my next poem is Ancestor Worship. In it, I honor my Korean ancestors, and when I honor my ancestors, I also honor yours. I am lifetimes infinite, billion strong. I learned this song from the ancestral throng who within me danced a double helix. Feel this, they whip genetic hurricanes in my veins, gain perpetuity like a pair of cranes. Korean symbol of longevity, their bodies and spirits don't weigh heavy on me. I am who I am because of men like Yun Chun-hee, grandfather, 1 in a billion ancestor, who lived to prepare my destiny or my harmony. Shinde-sun, I don't need a reason. It's always a celebrate your ancestor season. Season me Korean, nothing else I'd rather be in this lifetime. It's my time to shine and pave the way for generations next to join me in pride expressed for this mind, this body, this spirit fed X from blood to blood, a billion-gallon flow and fam to fam that span eternal through my Korean maternal line. I need to find my space, to find my face in this ancestral embrace that is skin tight, but my skin fits me just right. And like a person who's lost or sad or search the contours of my face for a trace of this or that ancestor who's melded into my skin forever, ever. They're all there, my ancestral throng, for I am, we are, lifetimes infinite and billion strong. Every day, we walk with our ancestors. They're in our DNA. They speak to us through our hearts. So please, let hearts love, let hearts live. The title of my last poem is Hello World. For those of you who are feeling lost, remember, wherever you are, wherever your heart is, and your heart is inside you, then you're already home. You are your home. Hello, world. You know who I am. I'm just an angry Asian girl whose soul is on the mend, calling out to you with no intent to offend, but can't help asking, a foe or a friend, hoping in the process never to be lost again. As I descend into the depths to embrace the fight, ascend through space to be bathed in moonlight, I know all's right when I can finally say this is the first day of my life, and I feel so at home in this moment, so I closely hold it till it pulls me into focus. Then I fold it into my spirit to forever be near it. Hear it again when life's at its worst and it hurts and I wonder what the trouble's really worth. I'll just listen to the earth and ponder this verse. Know my self-worth is a never-ending search for discovery of the deepest parts of me. Then maybe I'll catch your hand trying to hitch a ride as I drive on by to leave their lives behind. Yelling all the time, you must have thought I was blind, but nice try to heist our nice life. Christ, why would we be enticed by your hollow white lies and we can fly right on by. Right on by, we're on our way through the world again, sending out this message about where we've been. We're on our way home, certain now we'll never be lost again. Never be lost again. Never be lost again. We are only as powerful as we are able to love one another, to see the humanity in each other, to have compassion for each other. So let's redefine what's humanely possible. Please, please, let hearts love. Let hearts live. Thank you. Thank you.